Is our guys. So I will be giving you guys a breakdown analysis on Gbpnzd, right? I'm not gonna go all the way back, right? I won't go beyond the daily time frame because I'm just trying to take price where it's at right now. So basically, what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing you can treat it as a zone to a sense, like a slight upward consolidation. But I'm gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna treat this like a slight upward trend, right? I'm seeing higher highs get created. I'm seeing higher lows get created, not significantly far away from each other, but we're seeing these getting created. So I'm going to treat this as a slight upward trend, right? So with that being said, I established the market is an upward trend. So it's always good to take trades in the direction of the market. For one, market when there's a corrective move, the market will break out significant in a correct direction. You fake out in a opposite direction, and it break out and continue. So in a case, if you enter a trade in a correct direction, you can, even if you pull back by significantly, you can hold it, eventually go away, right? So for now, we get a few indication, right? Price push up, pull back down, market get exhausted, we expect price to go back up. We realize, as I said, there's a slight upward trend right here. So we look for price to push back all the way right there. But as I said, you can't just buy without a reason. You need a reason to take a buy, right? Because it's a trend. If a trend get broken like really often in the market, because this can just drop. This can decide to just drop, right? But so that's why we need an indication of why to actually buy in this market. So we're expecting this. Wait, we're expecting this upward move, right? So we want a reason to buy. So we go in. Let me see how this look on the daily time frame. Is all right. So on the daily time frame won't give me a precise cut as are more. It won't give me everything that I want to see. So I'm gonna go on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, everything is a bit more smooth, and you can actually see the trend a bit clearer. This is what takes place right here. So this is the correct trend, right? So this is the correct trend right here. Sorry, so this is the correct trend right here. So sorry about that. So this is the correct trend. Realize the correct trend still haven't got broken, right? Another person, what they do, they actually look at this right here and they say, you know what, this is a trend. This is not the correct trend. I wouldn't use this as a trend, right? Market was constantly trending right here, right? You get a significant push down, you get a significant breakout, market push back, but continue the correct trend. So basically, I want to see here get broken first, but there's a possibility. The fact that this got broken is just an indication. As you know what, like the smaller time frame have to break before the bigger time frame get broken, right? Just make sure it happens. So in a case like this, basically you can say at the major move on the 1-hour time frame got broken, right? So you can actually look at the market like this. So basically at the time frame, the 1-hour time frame got broken. So basically we're expected to roll over into the 4-hour time frame. So with that being said, I'm looking for a few things to happen right here. Basically, it's actually taking place while I'm looking at it right now, but you can never judge it because this candle did not close. So because this candle did not close, this can just turn back and drop immediately. But what I want to see, I'm going to treat this like a zone. I'm going to treat this like a zone. So in treating this like a zone, if you're scalping, the best thing to do is to actually sell where price is at right now. But I'm actually looking for a buy. Right? The reason I'm looking for a buy, right? It's an upward trend, right? Market push down. The sellers are getting exhausted. if you realize that the candles them start squeeze together, so we expect a push the upward move to the upward side, right? And if you realize it's price is below is on the upward trend or the um upward area of the zone. So I'm expecting to see each time price come down to this area, it gives some indication of a buy. This indication is not that significant, right? This is a major indication of a buy. This is a major indication of a buy. This one is very weak. So I'm not too trusting of that one right here. All right. So these are major indication of a buy. Major indication of a buy, right? Major indication. Major indication. This one is a bit weak, but as I said, it's still looking for buys based on where price is at right now. So with that being said, I'm treating this area as a zone right now. Right. So what I expect price to do, I expect price to push above this zone, breaking the significant trend line, which was this one right here. Let me change the color of it so you don't get you guys confused. Let's go. Sorry, wrong color. Let's go green, bright green. So basically, I expect price to push, break this trend line, come back down, retest back the zone, right? Even if we go back and close within the zone, it's still an indication of a buy, and then price to push up, right? I still haven't identified my TP area or a major support and resistance area, but I was just explaining what I would actually do to look for before actually fully consider buys. I'm just gonna watch it. Right now it's just about watching this pair where it's at right now, right? Let me get rid of this line right here. So even though it's pushing off the trend line, the upward trend line, I'm not gonna just buy it like that. I need a clear cut indication, like say, you know what, price decide to go up, price done with sell is in. Like this was a clear cut indication that price were done with sell, right? Even though you give the clear cut indication, no, this not. You realize it was an upward trend, but then at this point you get a clear cut indication that price actually done with the buys and he come back all the way up to give you an entry so you can actually get a nice entry for the sell. The same thing gonna take place here. This can even be a next week trade, right? We don't lose next week, you can trade it. We don't lose this week, you can trade with it next week. So it's always good to wait on your trade, I'm telling you. So basically, wait for price to break, push up, push down, do whatever I'd want to do. Price will never just break and go all the way to the moon. You will try to do that just so you end tight and you just come back down and wipe your account based on the lot size you use or put in a significant negative. Once you have patience, price push up, price come back down, you get the entry. As I said, with entries, you need to go on a small time frame. You need to use more than one confluences, right? You can't just wait for price market to push back up, go up, come back down. You can just buy from this area. You need a indication that you know what price I got decide to start buy. Like there's particular candles you can look at, right? Even the same Fibonacci you can use, right? So there's a lot of things you can actually use to actually know when price decide to go back up after I push up and come back down, right? So with that being said, let's zoom out a bit. Zoom out a bit and we look for possible TP areas. We need swap zones. So this is a significant one right here. I'm not really going way back. This is a significant one right here. Possible TP area where market might turn back on you. And we expect price to push that area, and then we might get to where we retest at the same time. is, and from here you can always aim for the previous high, right? And there's actually another way to actually know next point the market might go, right? But I'm going to leave that for another video. I'm just going to show you guys that my just my idea when it comes to looking for entry in this market. So this is what I'm actually waiting for, or what I'm actually hoping will become. Yeah, so as I said before, it's still not giving a clear-cut indication that price actually go up right now. So all we can do is wait. But I'm going to show you guys right now how to get the specific entries, right? How to get some 5 pip stop loss entry, even for them significant time frame. Yeah. What candle you must actually wait on. So give me a second here. Is all right, guys. So as I said before, like you need more than one confluence. You realize I use the fibs, right? I told you about the retracement. Once you get it retracement area and you actually get that candle forming, right? Remember now you have to have a wick. If there's no wick, the trade is not ready. So you need a wick from that area, right? So you have to get a wick from this area. If you don't get the wick, leave it out, right? Even if it actually break out and go up, it's not going to go up with just one move. You're going to have to retrace. When you get a retrace, look for another entry, right? Use the same confluences. Just use the same confluence and over again, right? You realize doing that, it'll decrease your losses because you're going to stop into um, trades, unnecessary trades, right? You have a plan, you have a mindset. So you're losing only one way, right? If it should actually fail, right? But as I said before, this is my thoughts and what I actually expect the spirit to do, right? I'm telling you, it's like using these confluence, guys, you can't go wrong, right? You can't go wrong, right? So just stay tuned and I'll keep you guys updated on what happened. I said before, there's no at this point right now, it is a sell, right? What I'm expecting the buy, so I'm not gonna actually try to take a sell right here, but we need to see price, as I said, price reaches the same level here that I had before. We need to see price actually push to this level right here. Let me just change the color because I had it here. Price don't even have to break this area. We just need price to push to that area. Once price pushes that area, we know that it is a clean cut change in trend. right? So I said, I'll keep you guys posted and give me your feedbacks.